This is section 4860-160 on US 60 eastbound in Palmer County. You can see that's reference marker 230. We have lost the delineators, but other than that, all the markings are still in pretty good shape. You can see some of the crosses and numbers have been covered up by some of the bleeding, or I'm not sure if it's bleeding or just tack coat that from some of the other work that's being done in the area. You can see that they are working on building the opposing lanes. We were just talking about when they anticipate that might be done. It's probably going to still be maybe another few months, maybe even until next summer. And then they'll come in and start tearing this section out and rebuilding it. But you can see that they're, whether it's bleeding or just the tack coat, it's pretty high severity. As you'll see when we get further down, you can dig our heels in. We do have quite a bit of cracking. It's fairly hard to see some of this cracking. But almost one crack every meter, or sometimes even half meter. We tried our best to map all of the cracking out here, but it would be fairly naive to say that we got it all. We got a lot of it. It's not really block cracking per se, because there's no longitudinal cracks. Quite frequently there's no longitudinal cracks connecting them, or if there are, there's only one in each wheel path. One could argue that it might be fatigue cracking that's starting to reflect through from the original pavement. But again, there's only one crack down each wheel path, and then these abundant short little transverse cracks within the wheel path. There's a good example right here. See where the heel marks begin to pick up where we walk through. Tire tracks, etc. Quite a bit of cracking along the center line itself. Station 2. A few places we were able to distinguish a fairly recognizable pattern of fatigue cracking, but not very many of the places. See, there's just a lot of transverse cracks, short, about 1 meter long, in each of the wheel paths. Every once in a while you get one that actually extends across. One of those areas where you could begin to recognize some actual fatigue cracking, or more of a distinguishable pattern is observed. Again, here's another one here. Again, this is US 60 in Palmer County. We're in the eastbound lanes just east of Farwell and the New Mexico state line. Looking to the east, you can see the traffic monitoring installation there. Traffic control. Again, the work in the westbound, what will ultimately be the westbound lanes. Looking to the west towards the